Alright, so I got rid of the tent. Yeah, the tent wasn't very good. But we have this lighthouse now. It could probably be bigger, but it's good. We do have ladder access in there. Right now we just have torches, but once we get to the nether, I'm going to replace it with shroom light. And it is oxidizing. I do want it to oxidize because I think it'll look better with the green. It's a very bright building right now, and I think with the darker green it might look better. So inside here we have a pretty good floor. That's the bed. There's the ladder up. Ooh, that's lag. Here's the ladder up. It just brings us straight to the door here. And it gives us a kind of a good view of the area around. See some sheep, pumpkins. I started a sugarcane farm over there. That's not natural. There was some sugarcane around, but I took it and planted it. And then we have this section down here. This is where the base is actually going to be. We have a stone cutter, lots of furnaces. I smelted a bunch of copper for the roof, and just a simple storage system. Out here, in the future, I'm gonna make this into an actual, like, nice hobbit hole down here. And this is where, like, a lot of our farm stuff is gonna be. I'm gonna completely wall it off with a nice wall over there, kind of bring it around the edge here, and then have wheat farms, animal farms, all the things we could need. And that's down here. Then we have our mine over here. So I have this trapdoor down here so we can flip it open while we're standing on it and fall right into the water at the bottom. I was digging down to try to get to Y level negative 58 to find diamonds. But instead we actually ended up just running right into a mine shaft. So I explored this for like half the time lapse. And if we come over here, we can come straight into the mob spawner. This is where we're gonna have our mob spawner. We have a cave spider spawner over there, and a cave spider spawner right over there. So we'll kind of we'll hollow this entire area out next, and kind of try to get the double spawner to function properly, so we can start to get a good source of XP. Yeah, it's not completely explored yet. There are some unexplored bits. But yeah, we're gonna clear this out and get 2 spider spawners working and get them flowing right to here. This is where you're supposed to stand. We'll get them flowing like right to here in front of me, or like over here. We'll figure out where to flow them. This one is taller, so we'll build the regular spawner there. And then we'll get this spawner to go down to the same level, so then they're equal and we can get them to the same place. So we'll go work on that. Alright, so here we are in the replay. That's me killing some spiders. And this is the finished spider spawner. So we have the first one over here. Also glow squids spawn over here, I don't know why. And then we have the other one over here, and we're in range of both of them so that they can both spawn spiders. If we come over here, you can see that they get funneled, then pushed over. They do get blocked up here, but most of the time they get pushed. Then I don't have soul sand, so they just swim into the water, and they swim up because they can't drown. Then they end up there. Same thing over here, but with a little bit more glow squids. In the end, it's a pretty good spawner. I worked on decorating the room, and so that is the spider spawner fully completed. Alright, so we got the farm working. You can't stand too close, otherwise they'll hurt you. And I'm sure there's a lot of blockage in the tunnels. I added this hopper just now, so that you can actually grab the items without jumping. And so it's pretty good. And we got a couple of things we're going to have to move up to the surface. Alright, so here we are outside of the front. This is right down here. This is another entrance of how I get in to my little area down here. It also leads up to the lighthouse. But I thought we could have a hobbit hole down here and add some nicer detail, and give it a little like farmy area. So I got some stone bricks for a wall, and we'll just kind of start here. And so we'll build up some. We'll go up 3. And then we'll kind of just do a little wall around this area. And here we'll have some stone bricks. Kind of like get this area up nicer. And we'll work on my hobbit hole a little bit too. Also on these pillars you could have torches. And it's not going to be the best wall, especially up here since it's a hill. But it'll do what it needs to do. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we continue this pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll just come 7. Come up 3. We'll place a torch. We'll kind of continue this pattern along across here. We'll change this up too a little bit. We'll keep this pattern around and then end up over there. We want a pretty big area for the pattern because we are going to keep cows and sugarcane and wheat and other plants here, mostly just so that we have all of the food and materials we need, especially for bookcases, as bookcases are important to get for enchanting. So we'll continue to work on this. Alright, so here's the little farming area. We have this area over here for more, like, wheat and stuff. So you mostly have to wait on the wheat to plant the rest of the seeds. And then over here we'll have some trees, and then I'm thinking right in this middle bit we can have sugarcane. And then we'll kind of save this area for maybe animals or something. I think I'm going to get rid of this gate and then save this area for animals. And then I also have this pond here, which I might have to get rid of for the animals. Yeah, I'll just get rid of it. And then, so now the next thing we want to do is try to get this nice sugarcane area, I think right here, and then save this area. Well, it's tricky because we need to have, like, at least a nice little pathway out here. Like this. Like this, and then we'll have, you can have animals on this side. Let's add as much dirt over here as we can for a pretty big pen. And then we can also get maybe some more animals over here. We mainly need cows, but it would also be pretty good to get sheep. But we'll definitely get cows first, and then if we need to, we'll try to figure out how to get sheep in over here as well. So for this, we'll just get, I want more efficiency than looks, because sugarcane is very important. And then we'll cover it with wood like this, but I do need an infinite water source. So let me come and make one just here. Like this. And now we have the infinite water source, and we can place the water back at the sugarcane over here. That. And then we would basically have the next one here. So then we can kind of cover it like this. And there might be some wasted space, but I want to try to get as much as I can into one small area. So let's work on this. Alright, so here we are. We got the cows. We got all the animals in that we need. Well, we don't have all the animals in that we need. I need to trample these. I'm planning on having some oak slabs like this and kind of have them continue along this edge. So I wanted to get sheeps, but I realized that would probably just be too much for the area. Because I also just mainly need cows and not as much sheep. So I kind of just got rid of the sheep and I'll just add them in later. Once I can actually get them. So these are the cows. This is the little area. It's a pretty good area. Got an infinite water source there for water needs. Got a little fence area up here. And we have all this area and trees, sugarcane. We got the spider spawner working. We finished the house. And so this was pretty good. The next thing we need to do is kind of try to get diamonds and get more cows. Maybe get this area looking a little nicer. I think I'll add more trees probably. But that's where I'm going to leave it for today. And we'll just continue again next time. So, before we go, just a word from Ellie.